Welcome along. We start at the Australian Open, where Rafael Nadal is safely through to the second round after beating Russian veteran Mahar Yuzny. Nadal, the 2009 Melbourne champion, made a fast start out on the Rod Laver Arena and never really looked back. The Spanish third seed, who reached last year's final before losing to Stan Wawrinka, had Yuzny on the ropes, moving ruthlessly around the court. Nadal said he doesn't consider himself one of the favourites for the title, but he eased through the first two sets in little over an hour against his former top 10 opponent. And the story in the third set was no different. The 14-time Grand Slam champion sealing a straightforward 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 victory. An ideal start for the Spaniard.
I think I played with not many mistakes. Need more things. That the only way to have these more things is winning matches. So that match probably will help me. And in general, my serve is working well and returning well. And for the rest of the things, just need a little bit to be a little bit more dynamic with the movement sometimes. But for the rest, I'm more or less.
And Andy Murray is also into round two, but he was made to work for it by India's Yuki Bambri, the three-time Melbourne finalist. At the first set, 6-3, but was pushed harder in the second before taking it 6-4 into the third. And Bambri, the lowest-ranked player, moved into a 4-1 lead. However, Murray fought back to 5-5 before both players held serve for a tie-break. There, the sixth seed created 4 match points and confirmed his win on the second. 6-3, 6-4, 7-6 it finished.
Thomas Berdych is through to round two after easing past Colombia's Alejandro Falla. The seventh-seeded Czech reached the semi-finals last year before losing to eventual champion Stan Wawrinka. After sweeping through the opening set, Falla put up some resistance in the second as he went to a tie-break. But Berdych cruised through it 7 points to 1 to take complete control. The world number 101 simply didn't have the answers for Berdych's bruising ground strokes, with the Czech wrapping up a 6-3, 7-6, 6-3 victory.
Grigor Dimitrov also progressed to the second round, making light work of Dustin Brown. The Bulgarian immediately broke twice on court two, taking the opening set 6-2. The second followed shortly at 6-3. Brown, currently the world number 90, was broken in the fifth and seventh games of the third. Dimitrov as good as home. The 10th seed, who reached the last 8 here last year, served it out and it was all over after just 69 minutes. 6-2, 6-3, 6-2, the final score.
3 sets to love, 6-2.
They're getting South African Kevin Anderson is through to the second round despite dropping a set to Diego Schwartzman. But Tommy Robredo's tournament is over after just 5 games, with the Spaniard forced to retire in his first round contest with Frenchman Edouard Roger-Vasselin. 2 more French players, Richard Gasquet and Jeremy Chardy, both through, with Martin Klizan of Slovakia, the 32nd seed, also advancing. Wins there too for David Goffin of Belgium, Andreas Seppi and Lucas Lachko.